Hello everyone, my name is Dan, and this is about the fourth time I've had to do this intro. I completely fuck it up, I don't know why, but yes, hopefully I will get it right this time, because this is really annoying me. But yes, as I said, hello everyone, my name is Dan, and today guys, we have some domination game for you on Arkaden. I don't know what it's called, Arkaden or Arkaden, I'm not really sure. I think it's called Arkaden, I'm just going to call it that anyway. But as you can see today guys, I'm using the KSG shotgun. Now I said to you that I was actually going to get some sort of like unique weapon gameplay and actually try and post the best beast gameplay that I could get for you. And it was actually a pretty good game. I get 48 kills and 19 deaths using the KSG shotgun with damage proficiency. Now talking about how good the shotguns are in this game, they are pretty much, well, just shit, to pretty much describing them in one word. They are absolutely terrible. You need to have at least range or damage to actually get a good, decent gameplay of them and actually pick up some really good shots on the enemy, because as you may know by now, like when you try and shoot an enemy from like a really far away distance, such as that shot that I got there, using not using range or damage, you're pretty much useless against the enemies. You pretty much can't get them with one shot. You need to have damage or range to actually get that one shot off the enemy. But a good tip to give to you guys, if you want to try and get try and progress on getting range or damage, the best thing to do is stick around these sort of areas as in I'm in now. Make sure you have cover of you in all directions, so you can just pop in and out, so you shoot the enemy, go undercover, do the pump action animation and then pop back out and then shoot them again. Now that's the best thing to do, because they can't actually, when you shoot them, they can only see you then, and then once you jump back into cover they can't see you, so they just stand there or run at you, and then by the time you've reloaded and everything, you can pop out and get the shot back on, get them again, because you want to try and keep them as close as possible when you try and get these shots. You don't want to be in these sort of long quartered situations where you have to try and shoot the enemy from a long distance away, such as where I'm in now, where I'm trying to shoot the enemy from a long distance, and I want to try and get really close, keep them in, sort of have cover all around me, so I can jump into it and then reload and come back out. But it's kind of easier because I had damage, because I was trying to get this gameplay I think it was all yesterday. I was trying to get a good gameplay of it, and I sort of gave myself the goal that I really wanted to try and get golden on this gun, and eventually, well, not eventually actually, I'm halfway through level 30 on it, so I'm getting quite close in the end. But yeah, this is actually a really close quartered game actually. It's really tight at the end. We almost lose it. We're neck and neck on the final 3 points, and eventually we do win it. And I wanted to try and get the win off this good game that I got, so I got a win on the game, and I got a really big gameplay for you guys. Now the domination spawns are slightly better compared to other game modes, such as headquarters or team deathmatch and stuff like that, where the spawns are always flipping. They're kind of better than other game modes, but however, you do get the odd person spawning away from the teammates. So you get this one guy spawning away from the teammates which are spawning at C or spawning at A, so forth. But a good tip for that would be to stick around the enemy flag if you wish to get a decent gameplay and get some decent shots on the enemy. So sort of stick around the enemy flag, such as I'm trying to do now. I'm sticking around A and making sure I can keep them away. No, actually sort of hold them into their base so they can't push out anywhere. That's what I'm trying to do, just keep them in their flag, and so you can get some really decent shots. So you can keep away from them long court situations, as I said. So you want to try and keep them in their spawn. You don't want to let them get out, so they can have the advantage over the long range shots, and you can keep right in them in their really tight sort of situations and really own them, as I did there. And I don't actually know how I got that shot, and he should have killed me, but luckily I had damage on, so that was pretty lucky in the end. And final talk about the gameplay. I was actually really close to getting a M.O.A.B this game. I think you'll see later in the gameplay I actually get really close to getting a M.O.A.B. I think I was on a 16 kill streak. I think it's the next kill streak I think I start getting it, I believe. But yeah, I was on 16 kills. I don't know if I was 2 away. I believed I was 2 away at the time, but I'm not actually sure. I've never actually counted it. So if someone would count, if you want to count, you're more than welcome to. But I think I was on a 16 kill streak looking back at it now. But yeah, I was actually kind of close to a M.O.A.B, and that would have been pretty awesome if I got a M.O.A.B in this game as well. So yeah, that's enough about on the gameplay now. Now pretty much what I want to talk about today, guys. I was on Skype the other day with one of my subscribers and one of my friends, and I was saying to him, what would you like to see in the commentary for tomorrow? And I said this yesterday, by the way. And he said, talk about some embarrassing stories that you've had in your life. That's something he loves hearing about. So I thought, what is a really embarrassing moment that I've had in my life that's really embarrassing and humiliating for me? and then I remembered this one time, which I'm going to share with you now. I'm thinking about doing like something like embarrassing stories every Thursday if I can think of any, because I don't really have too many, I think, but I may be able to think of some, and I can maybe ask my family because they may know when I was little or something. But yeah, the one that I'm going to share with you now is kind of embarrassing. And by the way, guys, I was about 7 at the time that this happened, so if you're wondering if I did this recently, no, I did it when I was 7 years old, and I'm 16 now. So yeah, so pretty much let's just set out the scene. Pretty much what happened in like a summer's day on a June or something like that in 2004. It was a regular sports day at my primary school, or whatever you call it in America. I think it's first grade, but yeah, primary school. It was our sports day. So pretty much what happened, it was really hot, and everyone was drinking a lot of water because it was really hot and they wanted to cool down. But yes, and it was coming up to my race soon, and I really needed to go to the toilet. Just go for a wee, not a number 2 if you're thinking. But yes, I wanted to go to the toilet, and I asked the teacher if I could go to the toilet before my race came. And I pretty much begged at one point, asking, please can I go to the toilet, I really need to go to the toilet, otherwise I'm going to end up peeing myself. But they said, no, I think you can hold it in for the end of the race. And I thought, oh god, how am I going to do this? So pretty much I've waited and trying to hold it in. Hopefully it would go away for a good 20 minutes so I could finish my race and then quickly run to the toilet afterwards. But no, it stayed there in the back of my mind, just, oh, I need to go to the toilet, I need to go to the toilet. It was that bad. And pretty much what happened, when it came up to my race, I was lining up, getting ready to do the race, and as just before the person blew the whistle, I had to go to the toilet. I whipped out my, you know what, my wiener, whatever you want to call it. I whipped that out and peed in front of about 5 adults and about 3 other children. So yes, that's pretty much what happened. I just peed in front of them and pretty much humiliated myself in about 20 seconds. I went from like this alright kid who was kind of popular to some laughing stock who peed himself in sports day and actually whipped it out in front of everyone. And pretty much what happened after I did it, loads and loads of teachers came around me and started crowding around me. So I think they were trying to like protect everyone from like seeing it, and they could just like protect me while I went to the toilet so no one saw. But it was kind of too late, and then they just pretty much huddled me into this teepee where all the teachers were sitting because it was really hot. So they sat in this sort of like teepee thing, and they all put me in there. And the headmaster, it was like a classic moment out of James Bond where she was sitting on the chair and she like swiveled around on the chair and like, I've been expecting you sort of thing. And she turned, like the head teacher, she turned around, she was like, oh, so I heard you kind of peed. And I was like, yeah. And I was like crying and everything, and I was, as I said, I was 7 at the time, so I was crying, I was so humiliated and everything. And she started having an absolute go at me. She started shouting at me for not letting me go to the toilet, which I thought was pretty unfair that she didn't actually let me go, just because we had lots of water and it was a really hot day. The thing was, I asked 20 minutes before my race, and it would have taken me like 5 minutes to go to the toilet and back. So yes, that is my pretty humiliating story for you guys on how I pretty much peed myself in front of everyone and completely humiliated myself. So I hope you did enjoy that. I hope you do find that funny, and you sort of see the different side of me now, the guy who peed his pants, well not peed his pants, who peed in front of everyone at 7. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy that, guys. Sort of something different and something weird, I guess. I hope you want to hear more of them every Thursday, maybe, if I can think of any others, as I said. But if I do, I will let you know. And if I can't think of one, I'll say the day before that I won't have one coming, and we'll just get like a normal gameplay or a normal let's play. Actually no, speaking of the let's play, guys, the Saints Row 3 let's play will not be coming anymore. I'm very sorry about that, and I said that I was going to be 100% dedicated to doing it, but unfortunately I've got a few requests saying that you guys don't like it, so I'm going to have to stop to do it. Your wish is my command, I guess. So I'm very sorry if you were enjoying it, but if I get a massive request to bring it back, I will do indeed. I will give it to you guys. But what I'm thinking of doing is maybe just giving you Skyrim tactics, not topics, give you some Skyrim tactics, some tips and tricks and guides. So yeah, I might be doing that. A lot of you requested that, and I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry, but that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll definitely get some sort of tips and tricks at the end of this, after this gameplay, so I don't forget. I'll do it straight after this. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I guess that's the end of the video. A lot of it's been sped up, so I don't know if I've said wrong things at the wrong time. If I said like, oh yeah, I killed this guy here and there's no guy there, that's because that's my crappy editing skills. So yes, I'll try and edit it all up for you anyway. But yes, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this pretty beast gameplay that I got with the KSG. And as you can see, here's my desperate effort to try and capture all the flags so we can actually win the game. And I do it. I think I get a pretty beast like sort of kill feed here. Yeah, there's the first, second, and there's the third, I guess. I don't know if that's going to be all lined up, but hopefully it will. But yes, guys, I hope you did enjoy that. As always, like it if you like it. My name is Dan. I hope you did enjoy the commentary. It's something sort of different and something sort of neat, I guess. It's not something that I wish to be doing a lot, like sort of humiliating myself. But yeah, as always, guys, like it if you like it, and if you did enjoy the video, comment, rate and subscribe. So yeah, oh yeah, one quick tip, guys: if anyone knows anyone who can make an intro, or if you know how to make an intro, please could you make me one? That would be pretty awesome if you could make me an intro. But yeah, anyway, my name is Dan. I hope you did enjoy the commentary. Like it if you like it, and see you later. Goodbye.